Alright, thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This is probably going to most likely be the last video for 2010. Thank you to all of my subscribers out there, and thank you. I want to give shout outs to all the Black Ops traders out there. You guys are wonderful, great group of people. Thank you for your continued support and participation in the Black Ops trading room each and every day. We've had some great times in the room, a lot of learning going on there, a lot of tutelage. I've been sharing a lot of things with you guys, and to be quite honest, I've held back a lot too, because I know that the information has been overwhelming for you. Not only has it been overwhelming and a steep learning curve, but we've been rolling out so many new programs and additional algorithms that it's been difficult for you guys to keep up. But you guys have hung in there, and I'm very proud of you, and I think that you're gonna eventually, it's gonna all catch on for you, and you're gonna get it. And when you do get it, and when it does finally kick in, you guys are going to be extremely and extraordinarily successful. And as you know, that's one of the reasons why we do the YouTube videos. That's one of the reasons why we do the trading room, is so that you can come in and get that education when markets are open. Therefore, you're able to pick up and see it in real time in action. As the price action is underway, you get to see how the algorithms work with the price action. You get to see, as I point different things out to you, you get to see it in real time, and you get to experience it. You get to put real money on the line, and you get to put your emotions in check. You get to see all of that stuff, you know, and that's why we do what we do. You know, my goal is to get each and every one of you in the trading room successful and profitable in the new year. Each and every person profitable consistently, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, profitable. And by doing that, it's going to have a wonderful pay it forward effect, because then you're going to be in a position to financially help those around you. And to all you guys out there who are not part of the Black Ops trading, just so you know what we do there, our main goal at Black Ops Trading is to educate people into the wonderful world of trading, because we realize that there are no new jobs coming. So this is a way for you to become self-employed. This is a way for you to start your own business per se, and doing it through the mechanism of the investment community, going into the financial markets and extracting large sums of cash. Now, I know the naysayers will say, well, why are you playing around with cash, since cash is going to become worthless? I've done a lot of videos in the past dealing with that, and I'm not going to go into it again here in this video. You already know where I stand, and you already know what I've told you, that regardless of what the financial instrument is, you're still going to need the fiat currency, the cash, to purchase the things that you need. The barter system will only work so far. Alright? And for those of you who are not familiar with what we were saying regarding that, I strongly urge you to go back and listen to the archives of the Charlie McGrath show on Wide Awake Radio. You'll learn something. Alright, moving on. Again, our goal at Black Ops is to get each and every person in the trading room profitable, so that you can be in a position not only to take care of yourself and your family, but that you'll be able to help someone else. You'll be able to reach out to your neighbors around you, and reach out to your extended family members, and just be a blessing to people around you. That's what this is about. That's why I don't charge money for you to become a member of the Black Ops Trading. I have nothing to sell you. I have never, ever, since I've been on YouTube, offered anything for sale at any time. Now, don't get it twisted. I think a workman is worthy of his hire. I think when the electrician comes to your house, he needs to be paid. The carpenter needs to be paid. Alright? But my purpose, even though I have a right to charge for what I'm doing, I choose not to. And the reason for that is because this is my way to give back and to help as many people as possible, using my talents, my time, my gifts, my energy to help my fellow man. This is my way to help. I'm not a survivalist. I'm not one of those patriots that can make their own soap and jelly and all that stuff. I don't know anything about all of that. I'm not an ammunition specialist. I'm not a dentist, a doctor. I'm not any of that. But I do know the markets, and I know how to make money in the markets, and I have a system to make money in the market. So that's what I have. That's what I'm here to do, and that's my gift. So I'm sharing it with you. I'm allowing people to sit down next to me and look over my shoulder and do exactly what I'm doing. That's basically what I'm doing. And I give out the spreadsheet to you guys so that you can see exactly what I see and do what I do. All you're doing is just mimicking what I'm doing so that you can have a livelihood. Also, those of you who also know that I also manage money for some clients. Well, starting in 2011, I need to make this very plain and very clear and very simple. I don't want any misunderstandings, okay? In 2011, and more than likely, I think I'll give it until March, but the trading room is going to become closed to new members. I can only have X number of people in that room. I don't want 1,000 people in that room because then I can't manage the room. It's too much talking and stuff going back and forth. So we have to keep the number small. So I'll give it until March, all right? And I'm not going to keep making videos announcing and inviting people to come over to the Black Ops trading room. You guys who are subscribers to my channel and you've been watching my videos for months, you know what I do, and you know how I do what I do. So if you don't come over to the room, I mean, that's on you. But understand this, in 2011, I'm going to still do YouTube videos, and you'll still get my analysis and stuff, but I'm not giving out entry and exit points. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to give you the analysis. I'll give you breaking news and things like that to keep you informed. That's my way of, sharing. But as far as the actual specificities of the trading and things like that, that's going to be reserved for Black Ops. That's going to be reserved for people who support me. That's going to be reserved for my clients. So in 2011, I'm going to be spending a lot more time with my clients and a lot less more time on YouTube. And the reason for that is not because I'm dissing you guys. It's because that's what needs to be done. Because in 2011, there's going to be a lot of things coming down the road, and I believe that the window of opportunity for us is closing, and it's going to be closing rapidly. So we need to take this time and focus and make as much as we can in the markets while we still can. That's what's up. And to set the record straight, the reason why I've been encouraging people to open brokerage accounts and things like that is not just so you can, come over to Black Ops and trade, because again, I don't gain anything from that because I'm not charging you anything. Everything I do in Black Ops trading and on YouTube is free. So I have nothing to gain. The reason why I was telling you guys to open brokerage accounts so that you could have easier access to your money, because when there's a bank failure, everything shuts down. But if it's just certain banks or certain institutions, trust me, you will have a much easier time getting your money out of a commodity futures brokerage account than you will out of Bank of America. And that's just real. I'm just keeping that real with you. So I've been telling you guys these things for months because I'm trying to help people out. All right? Take it for what it is, okay? I'm not trying to gain anything because, again, I have nothing to gain. I don't have to make YouTube videos. I don't have to have a Black Ops trading room. I don't have to do any of that. I can just trade for my clients and live a comfortable lifestyle and just be me and my family and the handful of clients I trade for, and that's it. And we just chill, I don't have to do nothing. No one's making me do this. No one's paying me to do this. I'm doing it because I want to help people. So I'm just saying, in 2011, that's how it is. That's how it is. Black Ops trading room will be closing to new people because we're getting close to reaching capacity. So those of you who've been procrastinating or dragging your feet, if you want to come on over and do it now, because I'm telling you, it's going to be shut down. I'm not going to be accepting any more people. Also, and by the way, the Black Ops trading room, by the end of January, that's it. I'm not going to be taking any more people. All right. So you have until the end of January of 2011 if you're interested in coming over to Black Ops. After that, no exceptions. I can't take any more people. As far as clients that I manage money for, I am very near capacity on that. So to be quite honest with you, by the end of March, I'll have things set up where I will no longer be accepting new clients for money management either, because I'm reaching capacity on that too. So let it be known in this video, 2011, end of January, no more Black Ops for new. It'll be closed to new people. Only whoever's in there is going to be in there, and that's it. New clients for me managing money after March, end of March of 2011. That's it. You're not going to hear me say anything else about it. I'm not going to mention it on the radio show. I'm not going to say nothing else about it. I'm just going to move on, because I'm going to take that as a sign that people are either already set and they don't need any help. They're comfortable. They got a job, or you're self-employed, self-sufficient in some way, and you don't need it. That's cool. I'm trying to help people that need help. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm done. I've done the best I can. I've sounded the horn and the alarms as long as I can. That's it. All right, now I want to move on to another topic. I've also been telling you guys here on YouTube a lot of things. I've been trying to speak to you guys in such a way. There's so much that I want to tell and share, but I can't, and I've already explained that to you why I can't. So a lot of times I try to do it in code, so to speak, so you can, hoping that you guys are bright enough to read between the lines. I've even gone as far as using the little cartoon things and creating little characters and speaking through the characters so you can read between the lines. Now, I've been accused of being fatalistic and a fatalist and all this other stuff. All I do is give you guys solutions, but the problem is that I know that most people aren't going to do it. Here's why. Most people won't do what is told to do. Yeah, the reason why most people won't do what's right, I'm not saying anybody, but most people won't do what's right, is because, I mean, look at it this way. Okay. You have a situation where, and I'm not the only one either, by the way. There have been other people on YouTube that have done this. They'll say, look, I'm here to help people, come over here and do this. And you would expect people to come knocking the door down, but they don't. I mean, it's like giving away government cheese, when and you see the long lines when you're in the hood, and you get the free cheese, the block of cheese. You got a long line for that because people are starving, they're hungry, right? You would expect the same thing when people say, look, man, let me take you by the hand and show you some things. You would think that the doors would be knocked down, but they're not. When you look at the ratio between the people who are awake in this country versus those who are not, we're a very small minority. So if I come off sounding fatalistic, it's not fatalistic. I'm just being real with you. I'm telling you that most people are not going to rise up. Only those who are awake are going to be the ones rising up. The ones who are not awake aren't going to rise up because they're not going to feel the need to. And remember, they're already programmed. They're asleep. They're dead already. Let's just keep this real. Anyway, there's a lot of things going on. Another report out today is showing now that they've been able to manufacture cancer to the point where it can be spread now, just like AIDS. There's a breakout in a small town, I think it was Toledo, Ohio, and some other place up there, where this whole block of kids now have come down with cancer and leukemia, and they don't know why. They claim they've tested the air and the water, and they can't find a reason why. Well, like I said, the great culling has begun, you guys. So if you ain't woke up, you better get woke up quick. All right, because the things that are coming down the pike are going to blow your mind. Also, I'll leave you with this. Everything is not what it seems or appears to be. Everyone's clamoring for a collapse. It's going to be a collapse, all right, a collapse of consciousness. Most people are just going to fall dead, all right? And I don't mean physically, I mean dead mentally and spiritually and emotionally. What's about to collapse is that. Everything else is going to go to the moon. You're going to see equities go to the moon. Like I've been telling you, commodities are going to the moon. Water is going to be a big deal. They have water ETFs already that you can trade. People, wake up. That's all I got to say. Peace out.